Hello, welcome back to Drinking and Dishonored. Here, oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. It is my whiskey and whales. Eat all the snacks. Kill all the people. Playthrough of Dishonored. Where I'm concentrating, at least partially, on lore. Frame rate's going a little tricky. Yeah, it's not a great frame rate going on.
Samuel, then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Various places.
good day, Master Corvo.
So, you can kind of explore... Oh, sorry, Wallace. Didn't mean to steal all your things.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Lydia and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead. She's a smart one.
It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy could secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge's? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 5 to 1. Foreshadowing. The Admiral's a monster. Spoiler.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given
Whoop.
the scene of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field, and if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
Yep, he's a shitheel. Alright. Excerpt from Journal of a Young Whaler. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or A Gaffer's Early Adventures. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I'd helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beast up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so, as the wind and pounding waves, racing after a wounded whale being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned. Tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Monster! Leave them whales alone! While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush sedacious, I don't know how to pronounce that actually. I know what it means. Uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House, suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun. The silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. So, whaling. There are a lot of books in this game. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll read every single one. I'm going to try to read several of them. I'm not going to read any of the songs. I don't want to sing it. I don't think. And we want to get on and eat some snacks and murder some fools. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray waste of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. So that's enough reading, I think, for today. If I run into anything that looks unique in my journeys, I will continue, and I will read more as the game goes. I want to apologize in the last episode. My volume was a little bit off, so you could hear me when nothing was really going on, but then when things got all crazy, it might have been hard to hear me. I apologize for that. Not my intention. Just, every game requires a different kind of setup for things, so getting used to things for this specific game. And here's some speaking.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
We'll do Havelock.
Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits.
So I'm going to make a quick detour
Oh, Corvo?
to this area.
If you've a moment.
I do have a moment.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Do I stay true to my killing oath? Or do I save her uncle? Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need these things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any old crap that you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. So, yeah, that's just telling me the things that I can pick up for money. I don't want to read all these books, but I'm not going to.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about upgrades. So I have 9. I have quite a bit of money. I'm always going to go upgrades rather than equipment. Is always going to be my my thing. Yeah, some of these are useful. Some of them aren't. You can pick up new upgrade materials out in the field, so to speak. Let's get the zoom in ability. Let's get extra bone charm capacity. I'll explain those when we run into them. And let's go ahead and do crossbow accuracy, since I'm going to be shooting people more in this run than I have previously. Alright, let's go murder some fools and eat some snacks.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Alright. I actually really like the religion in this game as well. The Abbey of the Everyman is pretty interesting. Those exquisite tall boy things, the little design documents, cool. It's all cool.
It'll be a rough trip.
So,
Used to be you'd go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
actually, no, there are some people I'm going to kill later not kill now so I can kill them later. Just throwing that out there. Hope you're not planning to eat that snack, old man. All I pretty much need is this teleportation power.
It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
It's possible.
Sully ain't moving no more.
Assholes. You bastard. So,
I can feel the great age ending.
that's how you find out where there's special stuff.
Keep them coming!
So we do need to get up there.
Disgusting. Please, I'm a bit shaken right now. I saw some terrible things today.
Sorry, lady. Nobody survives. I'm nothing if not committed.
1, 2, 3.
I guess I don't actually have to have to kill the random people. Just all the soldiers.
From the plague. Better them than us. At least
I don't
some
know.
of
What do you
them
guys
are funny.
think? I'll let you guys chime in the comments. Tell me whether you want to see me kill.
1,
I felt a little bit bad about that.
3, heave!
Who saw me? Oh, that guy?
Got you on the... Someone help me out!
Oh, oops. Realize you're still alive, buddy. So, that wasn't the most graceful thing I've ever done. But, ironically, I do get to throw these guys onto the ship. Send a message to whoever is on the other side. And I get to come over here and grab this, how do I get that? Ah, yes. Whoop! Okay. There we are. That's a song I don't want to sing. And a bone charm. So bone charms are very minor little benefits that you can get. You know, in general terms, they're worth it, but so I move forward while in stealth mode faster. That's actually pretty good. They're randomized, so you don't get the same ones every time. Surface tension does not hurt. Oh. There's a fish down there. It just took a bite out of me. Didn't care for that. Anyway.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing
I think the little
crisis,
birdies are sad
the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to
I keep accidentally using. It's gonna become a problem, but I keep accidentally trying to put away my weapon by using things. Send us food, not bullets. Using
I
elixir.
told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
This is Granny Rags. She's real creepy. Her ultimate fate will be determined later. Not gonna murder her now. But she is gonna give me a quest.
Is that you, my dear husband?
Yep.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yep. Quick shout out to this whiskey I'm drinking. I think I mentioned it on the show.
I told you the knives go on
Fireballs, but Ghost Owl whiskey is delicious, and I love it.
Somebody get over here! Get a shank on this bastard up for the head!
I'm doing kind of bad. Like, I was not expecting them to know I was there, and I was expecting to be able to do a drop attack on one of them, but I fucked it up. It's okay. I'll survive. I need to straighten up, fly right.
On the left. You never listen. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance?
Yeah.
Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
I will gladly go get this item, which I think will allow me
I think
to...
the little birdies are sad today.
There we are. So I think if I do...
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
I will go do that. Runes are essentially, it's the best thing you can get in the game. And specifically, level 2 blink I can't get just yet. But, one of them allows you to double jump, and that's what I want. I want level 2 blink. That's what I want. So I will get another
or they won't go.
rune before I do anything. So this one right there, that's the one that she gives me, I think. There's another one over here, though. Let's see if I can't get that one. One thing you'll notice is when I use my mana, it drains and then slowly goes back up. You don't want to really just cram jam it.
That's not what we...
I'll be gentle. Here's a journal, I'll read this. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it has fallen on me to care for them. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors, asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors can't be trusted. Earlier, it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from the guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. Elise has stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl. I can hardly believe she was overcame. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. It's the 4th day of the month of wind, and it has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. Bleak.
Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee.
To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that.
So that guy is a
Bottle Street is here to take his
merchant, and it is useful to get him on my side.
Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street.
I'm trapped!
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
It is a scavenger's life. That's how you get the merchant.
What the?
And this is how you steal his snacks. And money. Part of me thinks that's going to be not somewhere I can really get it. But we'll see.
Chance you'll share your food with me tonight? Tonight? Another patrol with you.
So I'm planning on killing all these people, obviously. Oh, that's not a door.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague.
Much like Thief, kind of the secret of stealth, and I guess it's true of like Tenchu, true of lots of stealth games, is just to be high up. And it feels cool to be all up in the sky, murdering dudes. I don't think there are any guys down here I didn't get to. Well, there's going to be some stuff in the guard shack. Sergeant Hayburn, all the Wall of Light components have been delivered to your station and are expected to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare parts and spare oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. So presumably that means... yeah, there are some rats going in there to illustrate what this thing does. So I can use a rewire tool, and it will actually make it on my side. Let's go ahead and do that. And now it doesn't harm me. And let's get some people to run through it. Oops. Hey, buddy. I think I can just walk through here now. Yep. So I didn't need to necessarily waste that bullet. But yeah, cool slide.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city watch.
Got his legs. Watch out. Gate metal. Let's beat him to the house.
I wonder if I can get them to like trick them into going in there.
You're gonna bleed.
It's interesting that they're like too smart now.
Get him. Hit him. Just die. You're going down.
push him into the thing. So, there's a bunch of dead guys. There's my wall of light. There's my rune. Let's see if I can get that without doing a quest or anything.
Please, not now. Slow down already.
Here we are. Corporal Meadows. We found the strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal or whatever it is they do to them. Don't forget. We did forget, which means that I will be able to do Blink level 2, which is my favorite upgrade in the game. And it just lets you blink further, but that's such an empowering, amazing upgrade. So we're gonna go, uh-oh. Where'd you guys come from? Probably because I've been killing all these people. Go get some tasty corpses, dudes. I'll get you some. Anyway, so I'm gonna take care of Dr. Galvini's office next time, and then go do the street gang. Sorry about the inconsistent episode lengths, and I will see you next time.